Network. The Commanders will once again be without star receiver Terry McLaurin this weekend, as McLaurin is out Sunday against the Seahawks after re-injuring his quad. However, head coach Dan Quinn says the injury is not considered long-term. There is some good news for Washington, as quarterback Jaden Daniels is expected to practice in full all week long. The quarterback missed his third game of the season in Week 8 with a hamstring strain. The Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell says J.J. McCarthy is healthy and will have a full week of preparation as the number one quarterback before returning to the starting role on Sunday against the Lions. McCarthy has missed 5 games with an ankle injury. And Lions star edge rusher Aiden Hutchinson signed a contract extension that will keep him in Detroit through the 2030 season. According to NFL Network insiders Ian Rappaport and Tom Pelissero, it's a 4-year deal worth $180 million with $141 million in total guarantees. This is Ben, NFL Network Now on the Westwood One Radio Network.
Hey, I'm Mike Slater. My dad passed away at the age of 63. It's out of nowhere. Had a stroke. Super hard, obviously, for the whole family, but my dad had life insurance. This is why I have life insurance for my family, for my wife and 4 kids. And the best place to get life insurance is ethos.com, because you can do it in 10 minutes. And there's no medical exam and no blood test, just a few health questions. Get life insurance in 10 minutes so your family is protected. Ethos, E-T-H-O-S, ethos.com/play.
The cost of mesothelioma treatments can exceed $400,000, and families often face losing their homes and life savings just to pay the bill. The Rights and Claims Department of Flint Cooper has helped victims secure financial support they need to pay for their care and ensure their family's future. If you've been diagnosed with mesothelioma and don't have legal representation, call Flint Cooper now at 800-606-8169. Time is running out for you to file a claim, so don't wait. Call 800-606-8169 for a free consultation.
Well, happy Thursday to you, the 30th day of October 2025. October rushing to a conclusion. Well, today, tomorrow, of course, October 31st, Halloween. And, it just, October has just flown by. Coming up, we will celebrate some birthdays today. Another long list of birthdays. Oh, boy. And I can share some information. A new study out says women need 4 hours a week of exercise to have a healthy heart. Meanwhile, the study found men need 8 hours of exercise per week to achieve the same level of heart health. Yeah, come on. 8 hours of exercise a week? I get tired spending 8 hours a week thinking about exercise, okay? My wife does get in her time. She walks 4 or 5 miles around the Imperial Valley Mall 3 or 4 times a week. So anyway, she's getting her exercise in, and I'm thinking about it. Okay. I'm Carroll in the newsroom. Jared Anchondo. Good morning, Jared.
Good morning. You're with her when she's walking at the mall. You're with her in spirit. So you
exactly urging her on.
Yeah. There you go.
Yes.
Just say, hey, don't spend money while you're walking around.
Yes.
I think that'd be the hard part about mall walking. You walk by all the windows and be like, ooh, what's that? Ooh.
Well, they walk before the stores open.
Oh, okay. Good.
Okay.
Good.
So, right. Not that she doesn't go back. Well, I saw this in the window.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. Well, let's see. U.S. Customs agents busted a truck at a Texas checkpoint bound for Mexico. They uncovered a hidden menagerie of exotic animals. They seized 24 royal pythons, 4 tarantulas, 3 bearded dragons, and several other species. The vehicle was confiscated, the driver was arrested, and the animals transferred to the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service. Okay, Jared, is it just me, or does this sound like maybe the script for The Hangover Part 4?
Hey, maybe. Is there giraffes involved? I mean,
yeah,
geez.
We're working on that. And don't you know they're writing the script for the Louvre jewel heist as well?
Yeah, I think I told you it's going to be a Mr. Bean movie.
Yeah. Okay. And as long as Inspector Clouseau is available.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. And, well, an ex-Secret Service agent who protected Kamala Harris's stepdaughter and who never passed her physical fitness test has, they've recognized her for being a plus-sized model. I understand her code name with the Secret Service was XXL7. Moving right along, birthdays today, our big shot birthdays. Songwriter Eddie Holland of Holland Dozier Holland. Which one of the Hollands was he? He is 86. Singer Grace Slick, 86. Singer Otis Williams of The Temptations, 84. The Fonz. Actor Henry Winkler is 80. Drummer Chris Slade of Manfred Mann's Earth Band, also AC/DC, 79. Timothy B. Schmidt of the Eagles and Poco, 78. Actor Leon Rippey is 76. Actor Harry Hamlin, 74. Actor Charles Martin Smith, 72. He was in American Graffiti, the Buddy Holly story. He would be the nerd, okay, the dweeb. Actor Kevin Pollak, 68. Actor Michael Beach, 62. Actor Jack Plotnick is 55. Actor Billy Brown is 55. Actor Nia Long, 55. Also, actor Gale Garcia Bernal, 47. Actor Matthew Morrison, 47. Actor Fiona Dourif, 44. Actor Sean Sipos, 44. Actor Tassa Feldman, 42. Actor Janelle Parrish, 37. Actor Taquan Richmond, 33. Actor Kennedy McMahon, 29. Local birthdays coming up.
Follow the action when the Imperial Tigers take the field, home and away. Join me, Mickey Dale, and George Krahova calling the plays as the Tigers shoot for an Imperial Valley League title. Imperial Tiger football is live on the KXO YouTube channel and is brought to you by
Jersey Mike's and the UPS Store, Stan's Auto Body, Coldwell Banker, and the Imperial Tiger Football Association.
Mickey and George will bring you the Imperial Holtville game for the DVL lead. That will be tomorrow night on the YouTube channel. Let's say happy birthday, Susan Duarte, Veronica Rios, Anita Salgado, Gracie Ortiz, Roberto Trujillo, Alexa Mendoza, Noe Vasquez, Melissa Chavaria, Bosco Richmond, Lindsay Dale, Sergio Pesquera, Cynthia Lizarriga, Aaron Gabriel Diaz, Cara Laguerra, Alicia Garcia, Steve Rangel, Richard Wilson, Esther Rivera, Tori Hunt, Sharon Everett, Bree Cox, and Gage Cox, Bruno Herzog, Charlene Estabio, David Ellis, Diana Moreno Inman, Enrique Payares, Eric Cox, Gordon Belt, Jason Burton, Kaylin McFadden, Myrna Mannix, Nancy Hamilton, Sam Tejas, Martha Alicia Guzman, Teresa Ponce, Savannah Quintero, Juan Vega, Henry Valdez, and Javier Valdez, and Giselle Dominguez. Happy birthday from KXO. And another big, long list, quality list of birthdays. We've got a look at World and California news headlines right now, brought to you by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. They deliver real-time updates about the air that we breathe.
And Trump will be back at the White House soon on the heels of his high-stakes meeting with China's Xi Jinping in South Korea. CBS's Ed O'Keefe.
The president says that he's going to be reducing tariffs on China to about 47% because there's been some breakthroughs.
Breakthroughs on China's rare earth exports and resumption of soybean buys. As a powered-down Hurricane Melissa heads for Bermuda, they're assessing damage in hard-hit Jamaica. Prime Minister Andrew Holness.
In particular, one town, Black River, has been you could literally say totally destroyed.
Day 30 of the U.S. government shutdown with deadlines for military pay, food benefits, and health care premiums almost here. House Speaker Mike Johnson, once again, blaming the Democrats.
They'll have another opportunity today. The Democrats in the Senate will have their 15th opportunity to do the right thing. We're concerned that they won't.
CBS News Brief. I'm Deborah Rodriguez.
The Imperial County Air Pollution Control District delivers real-time information about the quality of the air you breathe. Visit the website at apcd.imperialcounty.org to stay informed about air quality around the valley. The website also includes information for upcoming meetings, programs, and there's access to the dust cams set up around the valley. Visit apcd.imperialcounty.org today.
California headline news, announcement of 10 arrests of people who allegedly committed crimes at an anti-ICE protest in Southern California. Acting U.S. Attorney Bill Saley saying violent protesters have to be held accountable.
I want to be clear, this is not a game. I think some people out there think this is some sort of a game or political stunt, and you have elected officials who are encouraging this behavior. The consequences here are extremely serious.
The arrest connected to a protest in Los Angeles in June when ICE agents allegedly had things thrown at them with some vehicles lit on fire. Also a protest in Camarillo in July when a cannabis farm was raided. House Speaker Mike Johnson says protesters who are trying to block ICE agents from doing their job will face consequences.
ICE officers, by the way, are under tremendous strain and pressure. How would you like to do that job if you had to put on the badge and do it?
A Hollywood producer convicted of killing 2 women and assaulting several others facing life in prison. David Allen Pierce sentenced to 146 years to life for the drug overdose deaths of a model and her friend. Toronto beats the Dodgers 6-1 in the World Series. Jeff Scott, California News.
World and California News headlines brought to you this morning by the Imperial County Air Pollution Control District. Log on to imperialvalleyair.org. Get real-time information about the air that we breathe.
If you're one of the millions of Americans behind on your taxes, if you're afraid to open your mail because IRS collection letters could be coming, listen carefully. The IRS is cracking down, taking paychecks, freezing bank accounts, revoking passports. That's a fact. But here's what most people don't know. There are official tax relief programs designed to help struggling taxpayers. Programs that could save you thousands if you qualify. No one knows these programs better than the experts at Optima Tax Relief. Optima's award-winning team will fight to protect your paycheck, your passport, and your property. Their tax attorneys and licensed tax professionals will work tirelessly to get you the best deal possible with the IRS. Every day, penalties and interest keep piling up, so don't wait. Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-783-8055. That's 800-783-8055. 800-783-8055.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
And it's page 1 of the local news. Page 1 of the service of El Centro Motors, Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, 3 locations in the valley, and mobile service vans that come to you. It's Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers.
KXO local news. Calipatria is having a special meeting today. Calipatria City Council. Here's George Gale.
It is a special meeting with just one agenda item. Meeting will be a strategic planning workshop for council members and city staff. Session begins at 11 o'clock this morning in the Calipatria Community Center. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
Search for suspect continues. Rainbow Sports was burglarized earlier this week. Suspects entered the store on Imperial Avenue by ramming a vehicle through the front of the building. Security video shows the suspects ravishing the contents of the store before making their getaway. The owner of the store says the thieves got away with about $2,000 in merchandise. Damage to the building is expected to be higher than that. El Centro police investigating the incident say they have determined the suspects stole a truck in Brawley and a car in El Centro. The truck was used to ram the building. Police have recovered the stolen vehicles. The car was found in Brawley and the truck was found in El Centro. Interesting. The suspects have not been identified. KXO News Time, 7:42.
Scheduling your automotive service appointment at El Centro Motors just got easier. Visit elcentromotors.net. Follow the prompts. Sign in. Schedule your service appointment at your selected location. It's easier and faster than ever before. elcentromotors.net. Schedule an appointment at any of the Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers, at El Centro Motors Service Department, or one of the mobile service vans that comes to you. elcentromotors.net. Schedule now.
Trailer fire was reported Tuesday afternoon in Yuma. Yuma Fire says they received the call at around 2:30 Arizona time. The department responded to the scene at 1501 West 3rd Street in Yuma. Crews found the trailer fully involved. They say it was threatening nearby structures. Crews immediately initiated a defensive strategy to keep the fire from spreading. A water supply was quickly established and fire was extinguished. No serious injuries were reported. Cause remains under investigation. And a collision backs up traffic. Two-vehicle collision. It was reported just after 6 Wednesday morning. A Hyundai sedan collided with a Ford pickup. A female needed to be assisted out of the vehicle she was in. The collision occurred on Highway 111 and Highway 86. The highways were blocked and traffic had to be diverted onto Scaroni and Heber roads. Collision is under investigation. They say there was one minor injury reported. That's it for page 1 of local news. Page 2 and the weather coming up next.
Page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers. They have 3 locations in the valley. You don't need an appointment, and they service all makes and all models. If you wish, you may schedule an appointment, not only for Quick Lane, but for the mobile service van. Just go online, elcentralmotors.net.
California, this is your moment. The special election is November 4th, and your vote helps decide your future, your community, and your state. Drop your ballot at a secure drop box. Visit an early vote center or mail it. Your vote is your voice. Use it to shape tomorrow. Tell a friend to do the same. Sign up at where'smyballot.sos.ca.gov to track your ballot. Make your voice count. Don't delay. Vote today. A message from the California Secretary of State.
And let's take a look at page 2 of the news with a side of weather brought to you by B&H Refrigeration in Yuma. Family owned and operated for over 77 years. By the way, active military, you have a 10% discount.
Halloween, well, it's just around the corner. Yeah, it's tomorrow. And they're having a Halloween at the El Centro Public Library today. Yeah, here's George Gale with that.
It is this afternoon. It will run from 4 to 6 p.m. at the Public Library, 1198 North Imperial Avenue in El Centro. The event promises to be a lot of fun with crafts, games, refreshments, and music. Costume contest starts promptly at 4:45 p.m. for those 13 years of age and younger. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
That's a good one for the little ones. The little ones. They get a good time, and it's in a nice little area where you don't have to worry about them running away, running around too much. Trick or treat at City Hall, and looks like City of El Centro is also hosting an event tomorrow at City Hall. The city is inviting families to a Halloween celebration. City says families will enjoy a fun-filled celebration of trick-or-treating at City Hall. It'll be tomorrow from 3 to 6 at the City Hall courtyard on Main Street in El Centro. Free event offers children a safe and welcoming place to enjoy the Halloween spirit before heading out into the neighborhood for trick-or-treating. There will be plenty of candy, festive decorations, and Halloween excitement for all ages. The event is part of the city's ongoing effort to provide engaging, family-oriented activities for the community. Everyone is encouraged to attend in their costumes. And more spooky events. Imperial County Sheriff's Office. Well, here's George Gale with that.
It is the Haunted Clown Factory this evening. It'll be at the County Sheriff's Office, 329 Apple Still Road, from 6 to 10 p.m. There'll be a snack bar, movie, and games. Pre-sale tickets are $6 available right now, or tickets are $8 at the door. The event will take place in the Sheriff's Office lobby. For KXO Local News, I'm George Gale.
And Calipatria is celebrating Halloween. Friday, Calipat hosts their Trunk or Treat. It'll be held at Rademacher Park from 6 to 10 p.m. There will be candy, face painting, games, a bouncy house, live music featuring the East Side Band, refreshments, and more. It's being hosted by the City of Calipatria and the Calipatria Foundation. I believe there's also something going on in Nyland. I can't find my story, but don't want to leave Nyland out. Y'all have a party going on, too. Shout out to Nyland.
There's always a party in Nyland.
Yeah, true that. Daylight savings. Daylight savings time ends Sunday. Standard time begins, it begins on Sunday morning. Standard time begins Sunday morning. Daylight savings also ends early that morning. Clocks are being turned back 1 hour on November 2nd at 2 a.m. 2 a.m. in the morning, November 2nd, Sunday morning. We're falling back to 2 a.m. And yeah, just don't forget, you get a little extra hour, right? So that's nice.
You lose an hour.
Oh, you lose an hour? What? Oh, man. Well, so much for that. Let's rock and rodeo. Cattle Call Week starts Saturday. 2025 Cattle Call Jamboree is presented by One World Beef. Annual celebration begins Saturday with the chili cook-off at Plaza Park. Starts at 5 p.m. November 3rd, there will be a mega mixer at the Hart Insurance Center beginning at 6 p.m. Mariachi Night is November 5th at Plaza Park beginning at 5. Cattle Call Rodeo performance at Cattle Call Arena. They are scheduled for November 7th, 8th, and 9th. Chuck Wagon Breakfast, November 8th, is at 5 a.m. in Plaza Park. Cattle Call Parade is also November 8th beginning at 9 a.m. Parade route, straight down Main Street in Brawley. Going to be a fun time. KXO News Time, 7:49. We'll take a look at weather next.
Some folks think they won't need B&H refrigeration till next spring, sometime when the weather starts warming up and their refrigeration system won't work. But what about these cool, brisk winter mornings when you wake up and there's no heat in the house? Well, B&H refrigeration can help there too with a system checkup and repair or replace with a Janitrol Ream York system. Call B&H refrigeration today before you wake up to a not so warm house.
Call 928-782-3854 in Yuma.
The National Weather Service says our dry and tranquil conditions will continue through at least the middle of next week. Temperatures will remain slightly above normal. Our high in the valley yesterday, 93. The overnight low, 57. It will be sunny today with a high near 93, west wind about 5 miles an hour. Clear tonight, a low around 61, light wind. Friday, Halloween, will be sunny with a high near 92, light wind. Friday night, mostly clear, a low around 62, light wind. Sunny on Saturday with a high near 90 and light wind. Sunday, sunny with a high near 91 and light wind. We have 63 degrees downtown, 25% relative humidity, wind out of the west-southwest, 5 to 7 miles an hour. Air quality is good throughout the valley. Local news, page 2 and the weather brought to you by B&H Refrigeration in Yuma. Give them a call or visit them on the web, bnhref.com. Nothing less than the best from B&H. Here we are. It's fall, and time to tell you once again about the Peanut Patch. What a great place, the Peanut Patch. Oh, so much more than peanuts. The Peanut Patch is open Monday through Saturdays, and the Peanut Patch, so much more than just peanuts. You'll find homemade chocolates. They make their own fresh English toffee. How about pecan turtles made from scratch? How about gifts that you can ship anywhere in the world? For that matter, the Peanut Patch has their own post office that makes it so easy. Donna and Pat at the Peanut Patch make your experience exceptional. It's the Peanut Patch. Okay, go online, thepeanutpatch.com, and see what they have to offer and get the directions to the Peanut Patch. The Peanut Patch in Yuma, now open and ready to welcome you. Sports Time brought to you by the newly formed Imperial Valley Healthcare District, combining 2 hospitals to better serve you. It was a record-setting performance by rookie pitcher Trey Yesavage in Game 5 of the World Series last night. And the Blue Jays, now with a 3-2 lead in the best-of-7 World Series. The Dodgers bats, well, they went quiet in October. Yeah, and stayed that way in Game 5. Not much of an offense by the Dodgers last night. Today is a travel day. The next game, Friday, in Toronto. Okay, the Blue Jays with home court advantage.
Big changes are happening in Imperial Valley. The newly formed Imperial Valley Healthcare District is paving the way for a healthier future. By uniting El Centro Regional Medical Center and Pioneers Memorial Hospital, we're creating a stronger, more connected healthcare system, one that's built to serve you. Together, we're expanding services, strengthening care, and building a sustainable future for all residents of Imperial Valley. The Imperial Valley Healthcare District. Stronger together, healthier tomorrow.
In NBA action, Rockets rolled. They beat the Raptors 139-121. Celtics clobbered the Cavaliers 125-105. Pistons beat up on the Magic 135-116. Hawks beat the Nets 117-112. Bulls topped the Kings 126-113. Mavericks edged the Pacers 107-105. Nuggets pounded the Pelicans 122-88. Trailblazers slipped by the Jazz 136-134. It was the Grizzlies nipping the Suns 114-113. And the Lakers, despite a furious fourth quarter by the Timberwolves, Lakers held on, beat the T-Wolves 116-115. Thursday night football tonight on AM 1230. It's the Ravens and the Dolphins. We've got game right here on AM 1230, starting at 4:30. Also, Thursday night football in the Valley, Vincent Memorial at Calexico, the battle for the border. Friday night football, Calapat and Southwest in a Desert League game. Hopeville and Imperial for the IVL Championship. Hopeville and Imperial on the KXO YouTube channel with Mickey Dale and George Grijalva tomorrow night. And the Bell game. It's John Driffel and me. We'll be on AM 1230 and the KXO YouTube channel for the Bell game tomorrow night. That's it for Sports Time, brought to you by the newly formed Imperial Valley Healthcare District, stronger together and paving the way for a healthier future.
The Imperial Local Agency Formation Commission invites residents of Imperial County to apply for the alternate public member seat on the commission. Applications can be found on their website, iclafco.com. Deadline for application is Thursday, April 10th at 5 p.m.
And let's take a look at financial news with a brief look at the weather. Brought to you this morning by Southwest Postal Service, the Valley's only postal box service that offers 24-hour-a-day, 365 days a year service. Southwest Postal, 4th and Heil, El Centro. Well, the new Paramount is laying off about 10% of its workforce, achieving some of the cost savings that CEO David Ellison promised investors when he took charge of the media company over the summer. Many divisions of Paramount Skydance will be impacted, from the iconic movie studio to CBS News to Comedy Central. About 1,000 jobs are expected to be cut this week, another 1,000 in the near future as new management teams reorganize the company. Ellison, who headed the production company Skydance and merged it with the much larger Paramount, said in a memo yesterday that these steps are necessary to position Paramount for long-term success. What he didn't add was, and also guarantee him mega millions in bonuses. Lukoil said today it had accepted an offer from global commodity trader Gunvor to buy its foreign assets, which Russia's second-largest oil company is seeking to sell after Washington imposed sanctions on it last week. The planned asset sale is the most consequential action so far by a Russian company, resulting from Western sanctions imposed over the war in Ukraine, which began with Russia's 2022 full-scale invasion of its neighbor. Lukoil said in a statement it had accepted an offer from Gunvor to sell Lukoil International, which controls the oil major's foreign assets. So, what's shaking on the big board right now? Well, kind of mixed. The Dow up 284 points at 47,916. The S&P 500 off 32 points, at 6,858. And the tech-heavy NASDAQ off 275 points at 23,681. Gold up 870 an ounce. And oil down 8 cents a barrel.
Southwest Security has been protecting properties 24 hours a day, 365 days a year, right here in the Imperial Valley and Coachella Valley. The mission has always been to protect your property, whether it's your home, business, or construction site. Your satisfaction is their number one priority. Make that phone call today to protect your property by calling Southwest Security at 760-970-4500. That's 760-970-4500. And don't forget about Southwest Postal, your one-stop shipping center. Plus, they offer you 24-hour mailbox rental located at the corner of Heil and 4th Street in El Centro.
We'll have sunny skies today with a high near 93, west wind about 5 miles an hour. Clear tonight, a low around 61, light wind. Friday, Halloween will be sunny with a high near 92, light wind. Friday night, mostly clear, a low around 62, and light wind. Saturday, sunny with a high near 90, light wind. And we have 63 degrees, 22% relative humidity, wind out of the west-southwest at 5 to 7 miles an hour. Air quality good throughout the valley. Financial news and a brief look at the weather brought to you by Southwest Security, a locally owned company protecting you, your home, your business, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year.
At Grocery Outlet, we're turning up the cheer with your chance to win free groceries for a year. That's $6,000 in Grocery Outlet gift cards. From October through December, one lucky winner will score the grand prize each month. Plus 4 more monthly winners get a $500 gift card. Make your holiday shopping pay off. Download the Grocery Outlet app and scan your WOW card every time you shop for your chance to win free groceries for a year. No purchase necessary, 1 entry per day. Restrictions apply. Visit groceryoutlet.com for details.
Grocery Outlet Bargain Market.
CBS News coming up. We'll be back after that. Don't forget our morning news, 7:30 till 8. It's available on the YouTube channel. It is.
He's on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by T-Mobile Business Advantage.
I'm Steve Kathan. President Trump and China's President Xi have dialed back the trade tension on rare earth elements and American farm products, and the word is tariffs will be cut on Chinese goods entering the U.S. CBS's Kelly O'Grady.
If that tariff comes down by 10%, right now that's something that consumers, businesses, the supply chain are absorbing. And in theory, that relief might be passed on to the consumers. I think the bigger thing is not necessarily relief for consumers, but it's not more pain. Remember, this would be in opposition to a 100% additional tariff.
President Trump suggesting the U.S. will resume testing nuclear weapons for the first time in 3 decades. Such a move stands to be a big shift in American policy.
We've halted it many years ago, but with others doing testing, I think it's appropriate that we do also.
The Kremlin said its testing of nuclear-powered capable weapons did not amount to a direct test of an atomic weapon. Now to Paris, CBS's Holly Williams reports on the investigation into the high-profile jewel robbery.
The French police now have a total of 7 suspects in custody in connection with the heist here at the Louvre Museum. Now, 2 of those suspects were arrested on Saturday. They have now been charged, and if convicted, they could face sentences of up to 15 years.
The police say they have not recovered any of the stolen jewels. Jamaica is trying to bounce back from the devastating and deadly blow delivered by Hurricane Melissa. Jamaican Prime Minister Andrew Holness.
For the southwestern end of the island, it is serious damage and in some instances, total devastation.
There was catastrophic flooding in Haiti and significant damage in eastern Cuba. From Detroit, WWJ reporter Jeff Gilbert says federal safety investigators are looking at more than 500,000 Honda vehicles for 2 different issues.
2023 and 24 model year Honda Pilots could have an issue with a warning light that could incorrectly alert drivers about the use of rear passenger seatbelts. It's a different issue for 2018 to 22 model year Odyssey minivans. There have been reports that some side airbags deployed when the vehicles hit a pothole.
On the Health Watch, CBS's Michael George tells us common infections could pose other possible dangers.
A UCLA study found both the flu and COVID, as well as chronic infections like HIV, raise the risk for serious cardiovascular events. Researchers say the study highlights how critical it is to get vaccinated for the flu and COVID.
And checking Wall Street, right now the Dow is up 335 points. The S&P and NASDAQ are trading lower. This is CBS News.
If you're 55 and up, T-Mobile has plans built just for you. Right now, you can save big with T-Mobile's phone and home internet bundle. Visit your local store to learn more.
If you're 55 or older and into that whole saving money thing, T-Mobile has an exclusive phone and internet bundle just for you. Right now, get 2 unlimited phone lines plus 5G home internet for just $30 each per month with autopay, plus taxes and fees. And with 5G home internet, setup is easy with just 1 cord and no technician needed, which is great if you're also into that whole keeping it simple thing. Switch now and experience the best mobile network in the U.S. Visit your local store to start saving. T-Mobile, it's better over here.
Based on analysis by Ookla of speed test intelligence data Q4 2024 to Q1 2025, Ookla trademarks used under license. Unlimited on our network. Customers on voice plan may notice speeds lower than other customers and further reduction if using more than 50 gigs a month due to data prioritization. Video streams and SD on this plan. Home internet pricing after $20 a monthly bill credit plus $5 per line without autopay. Debit or bank account required. See 5G device coverage and access details at tmobile.com.
One more day till we hand out candy and potatoes.
Hot potato, hot potato.
The hottest haul for trick-or-treaters now includes a tuber. A man named Pat Foy in Lancaster, Pennsylvania started the trend as a joke 20 years ago when he seized on the idea of a trick by offering kids who lined up at his door a choice between a potato and candy. Grown-ups across the country have caught on. They've been buying sacks of spuds to give away to gleeful door knockers who want to show off at least one among their chocolates and gummy goodies when the night is done. Deborah Rodriguez, CBS News.
The Grand Egyptian Museum is finally nearing its grand opening after 2 decades of construction, delays, and anticipation. The museum outside Cairo is set to open Saturday. It highlights ancient Egyptian civilization featuring more than 50,000 artifacts. Steve Kafin, CBS News.
And now, more of the best oldies on the radio with Carroll Buckley.
Classic case of neurotic narcissism and